not talking unless y'all giving me land and 2,000 or more every week. You hear me?
I'm not talking unless y'all giving me likes, commenting, and subscribing. You hear me? Okay. Well, hey, bitch. It's Jamie. That's me. Listen, I just came to chit chat with y'all real quick. All right. I want to talk about Gene Hackman and his wife passing away. I also want to get into Nikki Baby, this baby daddy Gelo, and his boo Rashida a mess. And I also want to touch on a quick clip from Reginae. She did an interview. I feel like it could have been a week or so ago with Carlos King, and she kind of touched on Lucci. And I just want to chit chat. So when I say this is not going to be a long video, it's not. But just to give y'all a little song while y'all probably over there eating a piece of burger or something. Okay. So let's go ahead and hop right on into it. Now, I want to talk about Gene Hackman and his wife. All right. I want to get into them first because they did pass away about a week or two ago. Well, honestly, they passed away a while ago, it appears. But I believe they just found out about a week or two ago. All right. But Gene and his wife, Betsy, passed away in their home. It was real weird because at first we were learning that they passed away from like carbon monoxide poisoning. And it's like now that more details are coming out, it's like, how did you like what made y'all just say that? I mean, how you know somebody, it just makes me think that y'all, it's so quick for them to just throw something out there and we believe it in the media. Because did y'all do some testing to detect in the air that it was some damn carbon monoxide poisoning or something? Because that was the first thing that y'all pushed out to us. And then now what we're learning is that his wife actually succumbed to it's a really rare infectious disease, they're saying. I believe they said it was like the Hana virus or something like that. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it's some type of hantavirus. It's like a pulmonary syndrome or something like that they're saying. But what ended up happening, so they thought that they passed away together. Unfortunately, what we learned is that his wife actually passed away a week before he did. Okay. So she died a week before him. He was about 95 years old. I'm not sure how old his wife was, but she definitely looked younger than him. So maybe she was in her 80s or something. But we learned that he passed away after her now because she passed away on February 11th. He passed away on February 18th, is what they're saying. But he passed away from some type of cardiovascular disease that he had, unfortunately. So yeah, it was sad. I mean, they passed away. I believe one of the dogs or both of the dogs about passed away with him. So that was crazy. It was just a lot going on in that home. And so what we're learning now with all of this happening and the way they died, and it's so interesting that y'all put one narrative out there only for us to find out additional details and how they passed away. Now what we're learning is that Gene Hackman had about $80 million, right? And they're saying that he was leaving this money to his wife. Well, the wife is gone. So I guess the money would have went to the kids, but since the money was supposed to go to the wife and the wife actually died before him, he didn't know. He ain't had no time to change up nothing or whatever the case was. So the money may not be going to his kids. Okay. They're saying Hollywood legend Gene Hackman left his entire $80 million fortune to his wife, Betsy, completely leaving out his three children. But here's the twist: Betsy died a week before him, and because of a special clause in her will, the money might now go to charity instead of his family. Now, y'all got to let me know y'all thoughts about that. Because for me, I was like, well, to court we go because I be damned. I be damned. I give up 80 million of my, I don't give a hoot nanny, boot nanny. Now, some people were feeling like in the comments, like, oh, well, his kids didn't check on him. These kids didn't check on him. It was like a week. But it's like, well, maybe the kids don't live close by. There could be many reasons as to why. Maybe the kids were calling. Maybe the kids called for a welfare check in order for them to find out. Now, granted, I need to get more details because I honestly don't know how they found them, but I'm just saying. We don't know. It could have been, or it could be, as y'all say, the kids didn't give a damn or they didn't check on them. Then my other question becomes, if that is true, then could he have done something to the kids? for them to not fuck with them. Because just because your parent a millionaire don't mean your kids fuck with you like that. Hey, Elon, how are you? Yeah, you thought we forgot about your daughter. Okay, I believe the child is trans now, or the adult may be trans now. But either way it go, you sir, you thought we forgot that your kid dropped your last name and wanted to have absolutely nothing to do with your, therefore likely forfeiting any money that they are going to get from you should you pass, as if you're gonna leave it to them anyway, honey. Yeah. So, some parents, just because they got corn and stuff like that, sometimes the kids, they be like, I'm going to distance myself from you right now because I don't like how you operate. I don't like how you did this or that. Da, 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 da. And I know some of y'all are thinking right now, well, shoot, if you're going to distance yourself from it, don't expect no money. I mean, damn. Pay me for my pain. Pay me for my time. And you can stay there, bullshit, because I want a peace of mind, period. Everything may not be mine because I got siblings, but I do want a peace of mind, period. Pay me what's owed to me. So yes, to court we go. But y'all gotta let me know if y'all feel like because the kids were not, I guess, checking on him, if he hasn't talked to his kids in years, that they are not owed anything. Why I say, listen, regardless of what it was and what it is, they ain't here no more. And we all during this economy can use a little piece of the coin. So I'm gonna be real honest and frank with you, BIT. I may not get a dime, as a dime was not supposed to come to me. But if you think I'm not going to try and go to court and see if I can get a piece of it and undercover any type of law or clause or something that benefits me, I am. And I'll be a fool to sit up here and make y'all think that I wasn't. $80 million. $80 million. And some of these charities don't even be doing right by the coins that they receive anyway. Because I'm tired of seeing damn commercials talk about some in the arms of an angel. And girl, they still going through this shit. What's going on with the money they done gave y'all? Why y'all still showing us these same animals from a decade ago? They haven't got no help yet. Why is y'all still going to them same villages over there in Africa showing us the same stuff? Like, ain't nobody helping them yet? I know the people giving you a little piece of money. Instead of coming up here begging and asking, show us what you have gotten done. Show us what you have accomplished, so we'll be willing to give you a little bit of more. So yeah, I don't trust the charities either. So Your Honor, it's better to come home with me and stay in the family. Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, ma'am. I'll be having my ass right on down there trying to get my coin. Not even gonna hold you. But y'all can leave y'all thoughts and comments down below on what y'all think, how y'all feel about the situation. Because I thoroughly feel like they would have me fucked up. You understand? But that's just me, girl. Let's move on. Somebody else that got the people effed up, and that would be Gelo Ball, honey. Yes, child. Why I saw somebody make a post the other day talk about, man, this man bad at everything. What they said, basketball, rapping, and now being a dad. And I said, damn, he got to be bad at being a dad too. Shit. Well, let Nikki Baby tell you, he definitely is. All right. Now I do want to show you guys this, okay, over here on the shade room, because what they are saying is that he has gifted his new girlfriend and potentially baby mama. Okay, according to Nikki Baby, he told her he got the girl pregnant. Don't know if she is or isn't. However, he just gifted her a new G-Wagon. And she puts it up on her page and says, just because, love you, is what she says. So when that happened, y'all know it sent Nikki Baby, spiraling just a little piece. So Nikki Baby had to get down in them comments, honey, and let us see what Nikki had to say. So Nikki said, I wear this on my wrist. You doing all this and you still haven't sent your kids no money? That's sad. That's sad. What you got going on? You doing all of this flexing, trying to shower her with gifts and stuff, but you haven't reached out to your kids. You haven't sent me no money or nothing for your kids or anything. And some people are feeling like, well, you wear it on your wrist, so what you need money for? What you looking for? What you trying to get? If you wear it on your wrist, you so big, you got all the coin. And I just feel like, listen, guys, for the people that are saying that in the comments, just like this person, if you wear it on your wrist, they say at the top, if you wear it on your wrist, then what you asking for? BITCH, I'm asking because it's owed to my kids. Are you stupid or are you dumb? And I'm with Nikki on that front, because I wouldn't give a fuck if I'm a trillionaire hoe. Granted, mama's gonna always take care of hers. Don't ever get that twisted. They're definitely not going to be missing out. However, not from me. However, he contributed to bringing them kids into this fucking world. You are a fucking dad. So what you're going to do is your motherfucking part. Hello? Just because she got more money and he don't, does not mean the courts is just going to be like, oh, well, he don't have to take care of anything because you got it and you know you wear it on your wrist. No, they don't give a damn what she about got on her wrist because he's still gonna have to pay up. And for people saying that shit in the comments, they sound dumb. I feel like a lot of people are just happy because, of course, Nikki is not black. And it's like he left this white woman or whatever Nikki's background is to go and be with a black woman. I feel like a lot of people are just like praising that. And it's like, girl, listen, nowadays they don't care what you is. They gonna trash you either way it go. Okay. And in enough time, Rashida gonna get her work too. Okay. And then some people just don't like Nikki. Some people do believe that she's the racist that Rashida tried to put out there and say that she is, which I thoroughly do not agree with. I don't believe that she is. I just don't. And at the end of the day, I will say this. Number one, he needs to do his part. Number two, Nikki, I think that you do need to get to a place where you just like that girl say, take screenshots and send it to the judge. Period. But I don't mind her kind of like being pressed in this moment because he's not seeing his kids. And I feel like he should be blasted on that. If, what's his name? If DDG gets to bring his arse down to the internet and try and drag Hallie, talk about he hasn't seen his son and stuff, then I feel like she should come down to the internet and drag him and say that you need to come get your kids or see your kids. Okay. Now, I will say this. It seems like he does want to see the kids. He just doesn't want to have to communicate with her to do it. And that's the problem. So they need to figure out who's going to be the middle person in between them to make sure that man can see his kids. I do understand Nikki's apprehension about that because you did allow that woman to get on her platform and disrespect the hell out of Nikki, calling her out her name, saying all kind of stuff. So a BITCH that would disrespect me along with you, I would not trust my little children at the age that they are to be around that hoe. And that's just what that is. Okay, so they're going to continue to have these struggles, but we'll see. I mean, at some point, I do think that Nikki's at that place where, you know, when a dude break up with you, you want to flex, show off what he missing and this, that, and the other. And it seems like he ain't missing too much. Let him tell it. He don't care too much about nothing. Okay, let him tell it. He said he ain't missing out on nothing. It's been a lot of stuff being said that, you know, he just don't. I don't think that he cares like Nikki thinks that he does. However, he should care about them kids. Some he'll leave her again and again. I'll leave again and again, man. The way she talked to me, I'll leave her again and again, sir. But you're also leaving your children again and again too. I hate that for you, but you know, good to everyone involved. It's a very sad situation. I hate that for the people. Okay. But let me go ahead and slide over and move on because I do want to talk about Reginae. And I'm so happy and proud of Reginae to be at this place in her life to still have the freedom to go out and explore and live and not be with child, especially a child by Lucci. Remember when Reginae was in a relationship with Lucci and he had about 4 or 5 kids and she over there trying to be stepmama to the kids? And we all was over there like, what are you doing? Like, you're like 21. I can't remember how old she was at the time. It was like 18 to 21, somewhere in there. And she was really young. And we was like, what are you doing? That's not it. And I honestly think Lucci could have been like 10 years older than her. Don't quote me, but he was older than her. And it just was not making sense at all. Well, Reginae did an interview with Carlos King a few weeks back, I believe. It could have been last week. Can't really recall the time frame, but he does ask her about Lucci and things and him being incarcerated and whether she was going to be one of the women that would have stayed down for him. And I want us to get into what Reginae had to say. Y'all know she's freshly out of a public relationship with another YouTuber turned singer, Armand. So they were together. Armand Warren, I believe is his last name. And they were super cute. But, you know, things did not work out. You know, there was no cheating involved from my understanding. They just could not get on the same page, you know. And it's a very unfortunate situation, but I will say that Armand was absolutely a step up for sure in comparison to this Lucci guy. So I can only imagine the guy she may be dating now. I would think that and would hope, who she likes to refer to as the wizard, if they are still dating, I would hope that he's even more of a step up, I suppose, from, you know, Armand potentially. But let us go ahead and get into what Reginae had to say here.
Was it like, I can't be in a situation where this man is in jail and it's looking like he'll be there for a couple of years and you have to move on with your life?
It was definitely like, honestly, I was young. I definitely was willing to I was probably willing to wait. But like you see, he has a girlfriend now that's been around. I'm sorry. I'm tired of everybody playing with me.
He has a girlfriend? Like today. He has a girlfriend. And was she allegedly with him while y'all were together 4 years ago?
Yes.
Mm-mm.
You say defend myself. Here I am defending myself. Stop playing with me, y'all.
Did that hurt you?
I mean, yeah, it did. But also, I feel like I forgive him too, because at the end of the day, I was young. So it's like, hey, and it's certain things that probably that girl would do that I probably wasn't going to do. And that's just what it is. So it's like, I mean, you have to give and take, but I definitely am happy for him. I'm glad that he's out with his family and happy, and yeah, we move on.
For you, was it like?
Yes, we do. We definitely move on. I do hate that. It was the laughing for me. It was the laughing for me when she says, stop playing with me, and this time don't play with yourself. Don't laugh. Okay, mean every word that you say, and let them feel however it is that they feel, because that's messed up. You wanted this girl to stay down, and she was like, that's the crazy thing. Like, Reginae, to me, was willing to stay down even before he went to jail, y'all. She was willing to stay down so much that she was gonna help them in with his kids. It was too much. It was too much. Like, I just Reggie, that was not it. That was not it. And then you had the audacity to sit up there and had a whole nother girl the whole time. Baby, Reginae is another one of those people that's like a hopeless romantic. For sure. Hopeless romantic. I feel like when people are hopeless romantics, it kind of comes with a bit of submissiveness, like to a different level. And you ain't got to do all that, and you ain't got to be all that. And I'm so glad. I don't know what it took for her to get out their relationship, but I'm so glad she got out of it, because her mama was not here for it. Her mama really was not featuring Lucci. And I'm like, dang, you dating a man that's he probably be checking your mama out. Probably about got a crush on your mama or something. Like, it was just getting real weird, because I feel like he was more closer in age to her mother than her. And it's just really cringeworthy. And I think that's messed up. But what I loved about this was her just being like, I can forgive him. I was young. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hold on to that. It was what it was. It didn't work out. I'm glad to be in a space where he's pretty much behind me. Right. But when she was like, stop playing with me, and he got a girlfriend, it also is like, you still be checking up on him, seeing what he got going on or something like that. Are y'all still in communication? Because I remember when her and what's his name, Armand, had first got together, I believe she said that she still would pick up his calls. Like, when Lucci would like reach out to her and stuff, she still would pick up the phones and talk to him and chat with him and stuff like that. But the whole time you got a whole nother BIT. Whew, girl, they say the prisoners be worse there than they are on the outside, I guess, because they can't never get caught. And they could tell you whatever. They be running more of a muck behind bars than they do out here in the public. But anywho, child, that's what's going on with Miss Reginae. She has freed herself from the chains of Lucci, and hopefully she's moved on in a whole nother relationship, and she's happy. But I just wanted to come and chit chat about a little piece of Nikki. Y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below, please. Okay, that's all that I got. Of course, I'm Jami. That's me. Don't forget to like, comment. You can subscribe, please, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
Tell him I preach to the choir. Stand with my feet to the fire. Give all the glory to God. Stand in the midst of these haters, I'm silent, nobody can stop me. Just gotta check in my notification, them numbers hit like it's a proxy. Cashed out at the ATM, and the ATL, they done made a gym. I've been kicking doors like the ATF, got them trying to clone me like Agent Smith. Game time, I invaded gym, high elevated